You will not believe where I found this and what I paid for it. It's sheer craziness. First off, I would like to say that this channel is not about thrifting. It's not about bargain shopping. And I don't really want to turn this into a thrifting channel. I think there's plenty of those to be seen already. But because of the crazy deals I have been finding, I wanted to share with you how I found them. So I decided to start a series on bargain bin finds. Now, I have been very fortunate and have been finding very cool technology and gaming deals, from retro gaming handhelds to super awesome mechanical keyboards to 90s sealed PC games, SSD drives of all sorts, RAM, controllers, cooling fans, and so much more. But today I am here to talk to you about this deal. So discount bins have quickly become a popular way to find deals. At the particular bin that we go to, they usually get trucks filled with pallets from Amazon, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and other places as well. And they sell them at a fixed price each day. Like ours starts at 8 and goes down to a quarter. We have been wanting to get one of these for quite a while. And when we saw this sitting on top of a bin, we grabbed it as soon as we could. And we were so excited. This is the Super Console X Pro. So it does look brand new, like it's never been used. And I know your question is, how much did I pay for it? Before I tell you that, let me show you how much this thing sells for. Then you will know why I'm so excited about the deal I got. And yes, I did open it to make sure everything was in there before I bought it. It's a great idea to do that with anything you buy from these stores, because you never know what you might find in a box sometimes. It gets really interesting. It did look like everything was still in the original packaging. That's why I have a feeling that it is brand new and hasn't been used, but we will find that out once I open it. Now, this sells anywhere from $58 to $120. And I paid $8. I know, man, it's just so expensive. I'm kidding. What an awesome deal. I was so excited. I know it's crazy. And it's pretty fun too. Once you find it, it can be frustrating, but when you find things like this, it's totally worth it and it's so much fun. And people look at you like you're crazy because you're freaking out that you found something so cool. Go figure. So let's open this up, take a look at it, and make sure everything is indeed actually all there. And let's get it hooked up and start playing it to see if it works. Okay, let's get this box open and see what is inside. Okay. And as you can see, what I was talking about, everything seems to be in this packaging. Okay, here we have the HDMI cord. This must be, yes. We have the power supply, of course. The remote, which is really cute. Now this is a USB port. Have that right there. These I thought were super cool. They're sporting the PS3 DualShock wireless controllers look, which I think that's pretty cool myself. But check it out. We'll see what that's like later. Okay. And as you can see in the bottom, we have our, looks like our manuals and just different information there. But this is really what we are after. So let me just move that box out of the way. Now, this is what I was talking about. It still has the sticker on top. Everything was still in the plastic, so I have a feeling this is brand new. And that's one of the reasons I'm so excited. But even if it's not brand new, which I'm pretty sure it is, then it's still pretty cool because still $8. What a stinking deal. Now let's take a look at this. I'm just, of course, doing my test here to see the sturdiness, which look at those vents on the bottom. And again, another reason, I just noticed this actually, it looks like it's still sealed right here over the SD card slot. And that leads me to believe this is brand new and has never been used. Everything, there's no fingerprints or anything on this, no smudges, the plastic is still on top. So I am going to say that this is brand new. We have AV, Ethernet, HDMI, DC, and our power button right here. And then over here, of course, we have the 2 USB slots and the SD card slot, which I showed you. This is just some nice little decoration. I probably should have mentioned first that this does resemble the SNES or the Super Famicom. It's really cool and sleek. I like this a lot. And to me, it doesn't feel cheap. I am putting pressure on it. It's not bending. The only part I think feels a little like it could cave, maybe if you pushed hard enough, is this. But I think it's because the venting all around it's not supported as well as the top, I would say. But I think you do need that venting. It's just my opinion. Anyway, it's so retro looking and I love that about this. Okay, let me set this up and we will see if it works. I mean, we'll see how well it works and if it's worth what it's retailing for right now. This is basically an Android box that comes with a micro SD card preloaded with emulation and should run some of the usual suspects such as PSP, PS1, N64, and SNES and some arcade games. But we will check that out shortly. What is super cool is that since it's basically a plug and play gaming box, you just plug it into your TV or monitor and play. So basically it's pretty similar to the other Android boxes out there, except this comes with emulation and all the emulators pre-configured. I would say the first thing I noticed was how cheap the controllers are. The thumbsticks were too loose, the D-pad was just okay, and there wasn't much tension there. Even the buttons were pretty underwhelming. And somehow I feel it really messes with gameplay. I hate to complain, but if this is the only controller you have for this system, you will definitely feel underwhelmed and frustrated with the gameplay right out of the box. The saving grace here is at least the console itself is well put together and you can use other controllers with it. When I played Crazy Taxi, and also you will see with the Sonic game as well, the controller was not working properly at all, which caused quite a bit of frustration for me. Thankfully, I was well aware that it wasn't the console itself that was the issue. With Sonic, everything was drifting left, and I was fighting to make it back to the center the entire time. I reset the controller, and it seemed to fix that issue. One thing that I do want to mention is that I absolutely love the bezels for each of the systems. It just adds a bit more nostalgia for me. So at this point, I decided I had had enough of the generic controllers and I wanted to try with my Xbox controller. It was super easy to set up as it was detected right away. Now remember, when you do this, it's always best to go in and configure your controller to get the best experience possible. Okay, let's move on to some fighting arcade games played on Final Burn Neo. And I just want you to pay attention to how beautiful it looks. It has some pretty vibrant and contrasting hues. And also playing with a better controller totally made this a better all-around experience. Enjoy watching the rest of the gameplay and I'll chime in with some thoughts. You will be able to see how well it emulates all the consoles I play.
Are you ready? Level up. Mission 1, start!
So I thoroughly enjoyed playing this as soon as I switched controllers. A word to the wise, don't use the controllers that come with it. I had so much fun, and I actually felt like I traveled back to my childhood when I played a few of these games, as well as early on in my marriage with some other games. I never realized how many life events and memories go along with the games I was playing during that time. This little box is totally worth paying $40 to $50 for, and I feel that I really got it for quite a steal at $7. I still can't believe it. The bargain bin totally delivered for me this time. I do recommend Super X Console Pro if you can get it for the right price. I probably wouldn't pay too much more than $50 or so, but again, that is up to your discretion. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have this console and how much you love it or hate it. And did you have the same problem I did with the controllers as well? But again, thank you for watching, and please do share this video with your friends. I would really appreciate that. If you haven't already, you can hit like and subscribe. And as always, have a game-tastic day.